So we have Goofy, and then this small little spectrum in between Goofy and evil, bad show, and racism. All right, Jared Fogle. That's probably very evil, I would say.
Yeah, Jared Fogel's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I'm shocked he only got 15 years.
I want to look up the exact amount of child porn he had because it was it
was like an absurd
ridiculous.
amount.
They had to come up with their own new measurement for it.
One Fogel is 12 terabytes now.
That actually does sound like a unit of measurement too. One Fogel.
It really does.
A Fogelplex. It looks like 15 terabytes.
Where do you see that?
And the possible release date is July 11th, 2019. Sorry, 2029, excuse me. He had 5.6 terabytes of child porn. And he received a 12.5-year sentence.
That's nuts.
I know. That's fucking wild.
That's insane.
Also, keep in mind, that's 5.6 terabytes of child porn in the early 2000s.
Yeah, literally just getting a terabyte storage
back
device was fucking difficult.
Like, accounting for inflation, that would be like 200 terabytes of child porn by today's standards.
That's true.
Yeah, that is absolutely wild.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and only 12 years in jail. If I remember correctly, he also filmed some of it, but that's just an allegation, not to besmirch Jared's good name.
All of this is allegations from our part. We're not positive about it.
Well, no, he was found guilty.
That's true. We know he had 5.6.
I'm pretty sure he filmed some of his own. Yeah, Fogel had filmed more than 300 commercials. O.J. Simpson.
O.J. Simpson.
Probably evil, I would say.
That's straight into evil, yeah.
Yeah, that's murder. Allegedly murder,
but yeah,
he eventually got busted for trying to steal his own memorabilia back, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Stealing's also pretty bad too, so I mean that's definitely evil.
We're saying, what is this? What is this?
It's a
celebrity ranking.
Celebrity ranking by their worst moments.
Yeah, bad celebrity moment tier list.
Yeah, real goofball celebrity things like murder.
Yeah, and sexual assault and making bad Netflix shows.
Yeah.
Evil celebs is a good title, but Robert Downey Jr. is not evil.
Neither is Chum-Li.
Yeah,
or Bill Nye for that matter.
The titles are work in progress.
We'll come up with a cool title.
Yeah.
And now it's time to talk about Raid Shadow Legends, a mobile game I'm sure you're very familiar with. It's basically a household name at this point, and for good reason.
Raid Shadow Legends, quite possibly the greatest game ever introduced to the mobile and PC game market. This is the kind of video game designed to give you hours upon hours of entertainment, wherever you are. It's full of incredible champions, all from their own unique factions, and by God, these factions bring the lore. Let's talk about the Bannerlords. Cool name, huh? Even cooler premise. They're awesome human knights who have just launched a war against their old allies, the shifty High Elves, and I've even heard rumors that their king may have come under the influence of evil. Could it be true? You'll have to investigate in Chapter 1 of the exciting campaign. To do that though, you're going to want to train up your Bannerlord champions so that they can endure whatever evil they come across. My advice would be to farm the campaign as much as possible. You grind XP and get loads of silver and artifacts at the same time. This means you're always ahead of the curve and your brave knights are ready for whatever may come next. More of a social gamer? There's great weekly rewards when you join a clan and fight clan bosses. Do your duty to the realm and your peers, and you may just walk away with the treasure that will keep those high elves in their place. There are brand new quests for you and your clan members to work on together, and even a brand new clan shop that gives you access to some incredibly powerful items. This month's also got new champions to collect from fragments in the Doom Tower. If you want to get a huge head start in Raid, all you have to do is hit the link in the description or scan my QR code and you'll get an epic hero, Chodoru. Take him to the Doom Tower, trust me. You'll also get 200k silver, 1 XP boost, 1 energy refill, and an ancient shard so that you can summon an awesome champion as soon as you get in-game. All this treasure will be waiting for you at the inbox button in-game. See you in the wonderful world of Raid.
So if you're interested in trying Raid Shadow Legends for yourself, make sure to click the link in the description below to get started. Also, OJ...
Sorry.
Oh my god, you jump scared me. Also, O.J. Simpson wrote the book "If I Did It, Here's How I Would Have Done It" or whatever.
Not actually. What a fucking idiot.
Yeah. Bill Cosby, recently found innocent of all of his crimes.
C tier.
Yeah, that's in between goofy
I
and
feel
evil.
like Bill is evil too.
Well, he's.
right?
I would definitely say so.
Yes. He has to be. All of these are going to be.
He got out
Evil.
off of a fucking technicality.
What was the technicality?
I don't remember. I was getting so many conflicting reports. Apparently, he admitted to doing it when he wasn't told that he shouldn't do that. It was such a weird thing.
Wow. So all I have to do is have my lawyers mess something up and then I can get out?
Yeah, it was like
Oh, the cop lied
yeah,
to
they
him.
lied to him saying that it couldn't be used against him. So then he admitted to
Oh.
doing it, and then they still used that. But I feel like that should be an extenuating circumstance. Like if he's very clearly just open to saying he did it,
Yeah.
that should
he
be
did it.
used. But I don't know.
That's always
the
the
weeds
weird
of it.
thing. It never makes any sense.
Yeah,
Alright.
he was poisoning or roofing the pudding, right?
I don't think it was pudding.
I'm pretty sure it was pudding.
Although the thought that the thought that everybody who's going on a date with him is like, please, Bill Cosby, can you say pudding and give me pudding?
Yeah.
Is not crazy.
I think the reason I think that is because of that episode that resurfaced after it came out, where he said he put like laxatives or
Yeah.
sleeping pills in the pudding.
Pudding.
In the pudding. 60 women accused Bill Cosby of rape and aggravated assault.
That's nuts.
That is a lot. That's a lot
Good
of
thing
pudding.
that our lowest tier is evil or bad show.
Yeah, I think the order's a little off because we have bad show under evil.
Here, you can move them.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
And then racism is also evil, just a very subcategory.
Yeah,
of
these
it.
are
That's
both
fine,
equal in
just-
evilness.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Kevin Spacey. That's definitely evil. I
Evil.
think.
Throw him in there. He's a fast one. Martha Stewart.
Oh.
You know the best thing is we're never going to use A, B, or C.
We will absolutely use A, B, and C. I already
Alright.
know exactly who I'm putting there. But Kevin Spacey, do you know that 2 of the 3 men that accused him are dead now?
What, are you serious?
Yep, they died under mysterious circumstances. Hold on.
This isn't from the Facebook group?
Nope, this is real. Kevin Spacey accuser dies by suicide. So one of the accusers was a Norwegian royal who accused Kevin Spacey of groping him, died by suicide at the age of 47.
Wow.
Yeah, and then the other one recently
sad.
died. I don't remember how. At least I think there was 2.
The fact that some of these people make comebacks is nuts to me.
He even made this movie recently after all these allegations
remember
called
that.
like the Billionaire Boys Club or
Yep.
something.
Like somebody's gonna try to reboot the Bill Cosby show with the Cosby Show with Bill Cosby.
This is the other thing I remembered. Anthony wasn't the first person to make allegations. He was the first blow to Spacey's behavior. Another woman accused him of harassing young men. Linda Culkin was deemed Spacey's stalker and was sentenced to prison for death threats sent to the actor and bomb threats sent to 2 of his workplace. She also made allegations about his actions with young men, and she was hit by a car in March and died in the hospital.
No driver was charged with the incident. Damn.
Yep, no driver was charged. In
All right.
September, another accuser died, though his name was not published. He was a massage therapist and was suing Spacey under the name of John Doe for sexual assault, and shortly before the trial began, he died. So,
What
3 of his
the fuck?
accusers died.
All right, maybe we shouldn't make this video.
Yeah, no, like, Kevin Spacey does seem to be like a fucking supervillain.
Haha, let's put him in Goofy. He's a goofy guy.
Hey, he's a goofball, a goober.
Just so everybody knows, if either of us die soon, you now know why.
Yeah, you have
You know
your
why.
prime suspect.
You know how nuts that would be, like if I have a heart attack tomorrow.
Yeah, he's got like a death note and he puts
Yeah.
your name in it. Martha Stewart, that's an A to me.
Yeah, I agree.
It's not
Martha
goofy
Stewart.
enough,
Right.
but it's very close to goofy.
She's funny.
Yeah. So Martha Stewart went to jail for it was drugs, right?
Yeah.
She sold them. She was a drug dealer.
That's a good question, actually.
Let me look it up. She was convicted of a number of financial crimes and in the
Oh.
end spent 5 months incarcerated at Alderson Federal Prison Camp.
Wow.
Financial crimes. That's goofy.
When we thought it was drugs, it was
Yeah.
A tier.
But now that it's financial crimes, I say good job, Martha. Oh, it was a stock trading case.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. I'll keep her in Goofy. Drake Bell.
Oh boy.
Probably.
Can't be bad show.
It
That
can't-
show
yeah.
slapped.
It's definitely not a bad show, but I don't think it's evil enough to join here because, as far as I know, he didn't actually fuck the 13-year-old.
Right,
He
it
was
was
planning
text,
on
right?
it.
Or like calls.
Yeah, he was planning on it, but I also don't feel comfortable putting it close to Goofy either. I'm just gonna
because
keep
we're
it in
gonna have-
evil.
Yeah, I mean it is evil.
It is. It definitely
Evil.
is.
Sure, there's layers to evil, but it's all evil.
Chad, I can't put him in C tier because that means he's leaning more towards Goofy. I'm just gonna keep it in evil. So
Add a new tier. It's too much work.
yeah. His trial's on YouTube too. They even made cool edits of the Drake and Josh show with Drake Bell on trial. So they added a
Wow.
cool laugh track.
Wait, he's still posting on Twitter.
Yeah, he's not in jail yet. Here, check this out.
Yeah, but he posted new hot giveaways. He's like giving art NFTs away. He lives in Brazil?
Yeah. See, they even made a whole like Nickelodeon episode out of his trial.
Oh my god.
It's really good.
Okay.
It's fucking great. See, like, I don't think he's evil enough to be in the actual evil tier, but it's
Right.
the crime is definitely not anywhere near Goofy, so
Right.
he has to stay there.
The problem is that we don't have a D tier.
I know we should have had a D.
Good. We're here on, excuse me, case number 659324, State of Ohio versus Jared Bell. Defendant is appearing by Zoom.
Jared.
Mr. Bell, can you hear the court?
I can, yes, Your Honor.
Very good. Counsel for Mr. Bell.
That's a really good edit. Yeah, so
Oh, God.
we'll keep Drake Bell here. Michael Vick, super evil,
Evil.
for sure. Dog
I
fights.
love that you and I both are in the same page where we're going through murder, but the dog fighting is the worst.
Yeah.
You don't fuck with animals, okay? There's
Yeah.
something so sadistic about doing something to things that literally just don't have the chance to help themselves. Oh.
I remember when the reports finally came out, it was revealed that he would like take the dogs by their legs and slam them on the ground until they died.
Jesus.
And he made a comeback too.
That's what I don't ever get.
Yep.
How you make a comeback from that. Just we're getting too deep. I'll stop.
I know.
I'll stop.
He should have never been allowed back in the NFL under any circumstances.
Jesus Christ.
He used to, I guess a lot of people don't remember, he used to host dogfighting tournaments at his house. Dogfighting, obviously illegal. Dogs fight till one dies. And if they were too injured to keep going, Michael Vick would kill them himself. But not like shoot them. He would like beat the shit out of them to kill them.
Jesus.
Yeah. Epstein,
Evil.
evil.
What is... It's okay. We started with the most evil, okay? It's going to even itself out through here. It gets better.
Yeah.
We just really top-loaded it.
Aaron Hernandez
Evil.
killed a couple people. Evil.
R. Kelly. We can
No,
make a case.
This could be a little closer to Goofy because he peed on people.
Yes. There was also stuff with underage girls
Oh, it was
that
a
he
fuck, yeah.
claims he did not know they were underage because he was in an 18-plus bar and the bar should never have let them in, he claims.
Fuck, yeah, but the girl he peed on was 15.
Did he know?
I don't know. I'd have to ask him.
Just to make this clear, bad. Still
Definitely
bad.
bad.
Don't pee on people.
Definitely evil.
Especially don't pee on people underage and only pee on people with consent.
He fucked 13-year-olds.
Okay, evil.
Okay, that's
Let's
evil.
throw him in there.
All right,
I didn't have all the information.
Neither did I. But he did pee on people.
The last thing I heard about is it? No, it wasn't R. Kelly. Never mind. All right.
He made Trapped in the Closet, though, and that's one of the best pieces of music of all time.
And it's
I'm just
goofy.
saying. I'm just
It is
saying.
goofy.
I'm
Okay.
just saying.
If we could separate R. Kelly from Trapped in the Closet, Trapped in the
Oh,
Closet
yeah.
is goofy.
Trapped in
R.
the-
Kelly, evil.
It's so good.
So far, we have Martha Stewart and Goofy, and then everybody else in evil. But our savior's here.
Tim the
Allen.
Tool Man Taylor.
Yeah. Ow.
What the fuck did he do? We
I
didn't
don't
even,
know.
We didn't even know he
Just-
did anything.
Let me look it up.
Yeah,
Well, is Tim Allen
evil.
evil?
Yeah. Or Goofy.
Tim Allen breaks silence on Capitol attack. Shameful.
Did he lead it?
I don't think so. Tim Allen's career is a metaphor for America.
Mm.
Tim Allen talks politics and pisses people off.
Okay, okay.
Tim Allen as Toy Santa is there because that's
Oh.
his evil version.
Look up drug smuggling, because I see a lot of drug smuggling saying that he
cannot-
ran drugs in the 70s.
Drug.
That would be kind of cool if
That
he
would
did.
go goofy.
That would go goofy.
Opens up about infamous drug alert.
Okay. Fill me in.
Oh, here it is. The true story behind his cocaine trafficking.
That's kind of
Look at that
hardcore.
mugshot.
Whoa!
You wanna show
Show
it?
chat!
It might not pop up.
Hold on.
That's pretty fucking goofy.
He looks like John McAfee.
Damn.
What if they were the same guy? And like a piece of Tim Allen is now gone.
All right, let's see.
Has he been seen since John McAfee's death?
Not that I know of. Tool Time
Oh,
has not been around. God damn.
That's kind of goofy. I'm gonna go A for that.
Wow.
Drug smuggling's cool.
He was arrested in Kalamazoo International Airport in 1978. He was caught with more than 650 grams, 1.4 pounds of cocaine.
That's not a whole lot. I'm dropping it a little bit.
Wow. Yeah, that's it. Do you think he'd put it up his butt?
No, Tim the
That's-
Toolman Taylor would never put anything up his butt.
1.4 pounds of cocaine.
Yeah.
It'll be like a cannonball in his ass. Oh, God. They say he's a racist.
Yeah, I see a couple people
What
saying
is
he's
going
racist.
on?
Is he racist?
God,
Did
we
you see
have
that?
a tier for that.
Yeah, did you see racism
No,
anywhere
I
in
typed
there?
in very Tim Allen racist. This is going to be confirmation bias, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Awkward Tim Allen interview reignites accusations of Tim Allen demands to use the N-word.
What? Oh, Tim.
What?
He's dropping down the tier list. He's looking closer to
If I have
racism.
no intent, if I show no intent, if I clearly am not a racist, then how can that word be bad coming out of my mouth? Asked Allen.
Tim. Is that the
Wow.
only report from Tim about being racist?
Yeah, but that's a direct quote from him.
That's pretty bad.
That's all right, so do I agree with him? Not at all. Let's make that real fucking clear up front. So what he's trying to say is he's not racist, so he should be able to use the word. So I think that's more a case of really stupid logic.
I don't know. Hold on.
But also in the quote, he said it with a hard R. That's absolutely racist.
Wait, he said the word?
The quote has it, so I can't imagine
my
they'd insert that. Just put him in
Tim.
racism.
Tim.
Oh,
Oh,
I think
Tim.
I made the noise.
Yeah, to think you awooed on him.
Yeah, it's...
Oh.
He said it.
All right, Matthew Broderick, that's evil. For those that don't know, Matthew Broderick literally
His
murdered.
murder or manslaughter?
He didn't get charged with either. Because he was a big celebrity at the time. I think he was drunk driving, right? Let me see. I'll look it up real quick.
Oh, way back then.
Yeah, it was a while ago. This is when
Like
he was
around the time when Tim Allen was trafficking cocaine.
yeah. On August 5th, 1987, while driving a rented BMW, Broderick crossed into the wrong lane and collided head-on with a Volvo. The driver, Anna, and her mother, Margaret, were both killed instantly. He was vacationing with Jennifer Grey, whom he begun dating semi-secret during the filming of Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I don't know why that's in there, who cares? The crash publicly revealed the relationship, and he suffered a fractured leg and ribs, concussion, and collapsed lungs. Grey's injuries were whiplash, which required surgery. Broderick told police he had no recollection of the crash and did not know why they had been in the wrong lane. What I remember is waking up in the hospital with a very strange feeling in my leg. He was charged with causing death by dangerous driving, faced up to 5 years in prison, but was convicted of the lesser charge of careless driving and fined $100.
What the fuck?
The victim's brother and son, Martin, called the verdict a travesty of justice, but
I
later
would
forgave
agree.
Broderick.
I completely agree.
No, I think that's straight up evil. He doesn't remember crossing into the wrong lane for a head-on collision?
Yeah, throw that bitch in evil. You already did. Good
Yeah,
job.
no, I don't like Matthew Broderick. I've never forgiven him for that shit.
All right. Enough of Broderick. I'm done with him.
Yeah, get him out of here. He hasn't acted in, 10 years? Keep
Yeah.
it that way.
That idiot.
Thanks to the Prime Short Stack.
And now we have Mr. Mosby.
Mr. Mosby! I don't know what he did.
Oh, yeah, we shouldn't get too excited.
Yeah, I have no idea
This
what
is
he
a
did.
tough one to rate. How can I be non-biased when this man was Mr. Mosby?
I know, Mr. Mosby.
Wait, his actual last name is Oh, no, you're looking
no,
up
no.
the character in the show.
I'm gonna put him at B just off rip here, because we
Yeah,
don't know what
just-
he did.
Yeah, he's sitting there for now.
Yeah, he's just hanging out for now.
He was great in Sweet Life.
He was very good.
Phil Lewis.
Phil
there
Lewis.
we
Doesn't have anything about anything
go.
bad.
No, it
on
was
him.
all fake.
Yeah, maybe it was an episode of Zack and Cody that you're thinking of.
Wait, there it is.
Where?
At the end. The court sentenced Lewis to 5 years in prison, but suspended 4, citing Lewis's work after his arrest with a prison-based theater troupe that performed in jails, schools, and churches.
What?
To highlight the consequences of drug abuse. Wow.
Wait, what? In December 1991, Lewis was arrested after he fatally struck Isabel, a resident of Maryland, in a car crash. He was charged with manslaughter and driving while intoxicated. His blood alcohol level at the time measured 3 times the limit for legal intoxication, and then sentenced to 5 years in prison, but suspended for citing his work with the fucking prison-based theater troupe.
So just to get this all in line, he drunk drove, killed somebody as a result. Got his 5 years doesn't feel like enough for that. Brought down to 4. Brought down to 1 because he was in a prison theater troupe.
And was very good at acting. How is that even...
What is wrong with famous
How can you
people?
get years off of a fucking
Literally
manslaughter
killed
charge
somebody.
from acting well in a theater troupe in prison?
To be fair, we didn't see how well his acting
He could have
was.
been a really good actor.
Did you see him as Ted Mosby?
He was...
We have to throw him an evil. Let's just go
I think he has to go in evil.
I feel like this might be controversial, but I feel like if you're drunk driving,
Yeah.
it should always be murder, not manslaughter.
I completely agree.
Like, just don't drunk drive. God damn. Yeah, seriously, fuck the American justice system. What is that? Great job.
Thanks to the resub Michael and
Whatever his name
Smegus.
Corey.
Corey.
Whoa, Corey in the house.
Corey's in your daughter's house as long as she's under 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think most people know by now. Corey, he's facing charges for, what is it, grooming a 13-year-old and trying to fuck her for a long time.
The weirdest part in my head is that is still Corey in my head. Corey in the
know.
house, so I'm like, he's 13 too. But how old is he? I don't even
He's
know.
29.
He's older than us.
He's older than us.
Damn.
June 29th, 2021, charged in Washington on 1 count of immoral communication with a minor. It came after a 2019 lawsuit, which Macy denied, saying that the lawsuit was an extortion attempt. Yeah, that's all that it has for that.
Now, was he convicted?
I don't know. He missed his second court date.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, but he was accused of sending pornographic material to a 13-year-old girl. There's like a long story. We talked about it on the podcast. Apparently they've been talking since she was like 9 or something.
Let's keep him evil, just on the off chance.
Yeah.
That's,
She and her family sued Macy in 2019 when the girl was 13, alleging that he seduced a minor, attempted to commit a lewd act with a minor, and annoyed or molested a minor.
I feel like annoyed and molested are very different words to use.
Yeah, I don't
in the
know
same
why they put
sentence.
annoyed there.
What did he do? Molest you or annoy you? I think evil.
Yeah, I think it just has to stay there.
It says charged with felony. Oh, charged with. We got to get our words right. So this is allegedly still. Allegedly, I'm putting him in evil.
Tiger Woods.
I think Tiger Woods has to be a little goofy.
It is a little goofy. Did he do an actual crime or did he just fuck a lot?
Now, his last car crash, it seemed like there was no way he wasn't driving drunk.
Oh, no.
Is what I saw. But he didn't hurt anybody but himself.
Okay, that's kind of goofy. That's
So
good.
we might be able to sneak him out of the evil category.
Tiger Woods. Oh my god.
Yeah, there's the
I
DUI.
hate this. I hate the. That looks like such a good mug shot. Hold on.
There it is.
All right. Pleads guilty to reckless driving after DUI.
Yeah.
He was found asleep at the wheel in Florida.
So that was his first one, and then he recently got in a crash. Somebody says he wasn't drunk. He was basically going real fast or something like that.
Well, he was asleep at the wheel after.
Wait, somebody beat his wife. Did that ever actually? Is that true? Tiger Woods is a woman beater?
I don't remember that.
What?
More, I know he fucked a lot. That's all I remember. Like the only thing he was beating was the record for most pussy slayed in a day.
Oh, Tiger
Woods.
Let's hope we don't find him out as a woman beater.
Okay, let's hope. All right, I kind of gambled on that.
He cheated, yes. He did cheat.
He did cheat.
I know that one for sure. I'm not saying he's a good man. Goofy does not mean good. Let's get that right.
Our scale doesn't
make
doesn't
any
really
sense.
make anyone good. Just a bit goofy.
Right, so far, Martha Stewart's goofy.
Oh yes, Martha Stewart.
Jim Ellis is racist. And everybody else is evil.
I think we kind of loaded the dice here. We should have had more goofballs.
His wife beat him after she found out he was banging other ladies. I do remember that one.
Okay.
I do, in fact, remember that one.
He had 5 drugs in his system after arrest. He didn't hurt anyone, right? Like he just hurt himself.
As far as I'm aware, he's only hurt himself.
Okay, this is gonna be our first C tier.
Yeah,
pretty goofy.
Yeah, this tier list is fucking depressing. I agree. We just had to put Corey in the house.
Yeah, that was
evil.
That was hard. That was hard. He's a tier 1 Onyx.
Yeah, that was actually a good idea. We should have had a groomer tier.
Yep, Dan Schneider, baby. Thanks for your
All of his is alleged at the moment, right?
Yeah, everything's alleged. Dan Schneider, the Nickelodeon guy, dude loved feet. He's the guy that went on Twitter asking for children to send pictures of their feet for one of his shows. I'm sure most people know who Dan Schneider is. I probably don't need to give the lore. I just don't think it's like confirmed evil, so it's just really weird foot fetishism targeted towards minors. But I guess it's not exclusive to minors. It's just all we've ever heard about since he only made shows for kids.
That's true. I think he's got to go in evil.
I honestly think this can actually fit in a bad show.
That's true. What if we skirt the system as we're learning every celebrity does? What if we skirt the system and just rate him based on, I didn't like his shows.
Well, let's not get carried away. iCarly slapped.
That was a good show. I liked almost all of the shows.
Yeah.
I don't actually know a show I didn't like.
Also, Noah Monk stood up for Dan Schneider, kind of, when he was on our podcast, saying that he never got any weird vibes from him or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like he was just super fucking odd with feet. There's never been any like allegations that he actually fucked any kids or anything like that. So I think we can just put him in bad show, or even C, even.
Yeah, why do we have bad show there? Was that literally made for James Corden?
Well, no, and Bill Nye.
Bill Nye, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It just doesn't really fit between C and evil.
Yeah.
Should I move it to the top under Goofy?
I'll put it over. I'll put it here.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah,
that gives us something, because now it feels like C is real bad.
Yeah.
And I want to say it again: racism and evil. Same. We know racism's evil. They're both bad.
Yeah, it's very bad.
What did Chumley do? We're getting there.
We're almost there. Don't ruin it.
Hold your horses.
John McAfee.
You're the expert on
that's big. That's big Goofy energy. Like Goofy was made for John, 100%. This guy claimed he had every government secret of all time.
Yeah, absolutely.
He was also accused, not convicted, of killing his neighbor who had poisoned his dogs, allegedly. So as far as murder goes, someone poisoning your pets is probably a good enough reason, I would argue, under the right circumstances. And he also talked about fucking whales. Apparently he had a big fetish for shit. He liked to be shit on. According to reports, he would hire prostitutes to sit on a custom seat that he designed with a hole in it.
Yep.
So that way he could lay under it and they'd shit on his chest.
That's just solving problems.
Yeah, that's like he knew what he wanted and he got it. That's big Goofy energy all around. He also had body doubles. He had he faked a heart attack to get out of a prison sentence in Barcelona, I think.
Yep.
He also had his own little private military at one point.
True, on his island and everything.
Yep.
He kind of invented the Goofy category.
Yeah, he is big Goofy.
I will say people are not happy about Schneider being in C tier.
Yeah, a lot of people...
Like, real unhappy about it.
I don't feel right either because it's so weird with his feet and
I
kids.
Agree, but the problem is evil isn't split up, so there's murderers.
There's,
and
actual
dog killers.
Murder.
And the people who have been actually convicted. What?
I said thanks for the Prime vaccine.
Oh.
Sorry.
All right, I'm going to make an executive decision because I think people will get the wrong decision. This is evil.
All right.
But see, there's my problem, B-Pops. Child molester should be with murderers, but has he been convicted? All right. Allegedly, he's evil.
Yeah.
To me.
Alleged evilness.
Wood should go to B. He did do a lot less than these people.
But C's fine. He cheated a lot. That's bad. He drunk drive.
That's true.
Very
Drunk driving is a big no-no.
Mark Wahlberg, that's racism. He committed an actual hate crime.
That's the one where you said he threw the brick, right?
Yeah, let me get the whole story. I believe the man was Asian, and he just hated Asians, so he threw a brick at him and blinded him for life.
Oh.
But luckily, he forgave himself for the event, so that's good. Let me find it.
Yeah, that's the most important thing, is that he forgave himself.
Yeah. Where is
Watch this all have been in a dream of yours, and you
No,
can't
this I hear this brought up all the time. I think it was a brick. Should Mark Wahlberg be pardoned for the 1988 assault?
Why does he have to be pardoned?
I don't
There's
know.
nothing happening to his life because of it.
In 1988, Mark Wahlberg attacked 2 Vietnamese American men and was convicted of assault, and today he wants his record wiped. Court documents indicate that in Boston, April 8, 1988, Wahlberg attacked 2 Vietnamese American men, knocking one man, Tom Lam, unconscious with a 5-foot-long wooden stick and punching another. Investigators noted Mark Wahlberg made several unsolicited racial statements about slurs, a lot of slurs.
Yep.
He was arrested, charged with attempted murder, convicted of assault, and served 45 days in prison.
Oh, he was 16.
He was 16 and admitted to being intoxicated and insisted race had nothing to do with it.
It sounds like race had something to do with it.
Yeah, I want to find where it says one of them went blind from it, because I do remember that.
He launched a petition with nearly 3,000 signatures.
Wow.
Oh, no, it's against him.
Oh.
It's a petition against him being pardoned.
Oh, okay.
I still don't get, why is a pardon being discussed?
I don't know. He just doesn't want it on his record.
And was convicted. It stays. How about, instead of asking for a pardon, you don't hit people with a 5-foot stick?
Oh, here we go. Wahlberg believed he had left the second victim permanently blind in one eye, even though Trin stated he'd lost sight in his eye in the Vietnam War.
Wait.
So it doesn't look like he actually blinded him.
Oh, he thought he did.
Yeah, he thought he did. So he was the one that reported that he blinded the guy, but that was incorrect.
Wait, click on that top link again? No, the one you just were in. Is the victim saying he should get pardoned?
I'm not sure. God, I hate these websites that make you pay for these ads.
You didn't hurt me.
I need to find a different site.
Yeah. He got pardoned!
He got pardoned!
Oh, from the only person who matters. We really just fell scroll. Jesus.
Oh my God, these websites.
The victim pardoned him.
Yeah, the victim forgave him.
I don't know what to do with him here. There's a lot of new information. That's a little tough.
I mean, it was still a hate crime, right?
He's claiming it's not, but if he said racial slurs...
In 1986, 15-year-old Wahlberg and 3 friends were charged with chasing 3 black children and pelting them with rocks while yelling slurs until an ambulance driver intervened.
And then the next day he put him in racism.
Yeah, I think this stays in racism. He may not be racist currently.
Yeah, he might be much better, and I'll give him that. But you know what? I'm not racist today, and I wasn't when I was 15. So he's more racist than I ever have.
I did not know about that second part here. I thought it was only that one hate crime. Okay, he stays there.
Yep.
Chris Brown, evil.
Evil.
Beats the shit out of women.
Yeah, I don't even think we need to talk about that one. It's just evil.
I don't think that goes without saying. Twitter would be very upset to see Chris Brown and evil, though. They have not only forgiven him, they sucked the fuck out of his dick. Like,
imagine, his music's so good, though. Like, how could we not like him now?
It's crazy. Like, he would beat those women if you saw them on the street, it seems like. Because he beats the shit out of women. It's
baffling to me that Chris Brown is still allowed to exist as a human and, like, have notoriety.
I just can't believe he's still famous and adored by people that he would probably beat.
I don't
because he has a history of just beating women.
It makes no sense.
Vince Offer. I don't remember what he did, but he went to jail.
It was something with a prostitute, right?
I think, if I remember correctly, he beat a prostitute because she bit his tongue.
I mean, you shouldn't be biting tongues.
That was very improper
procedure
from her. Very unprofessional.
Assault.
Yeah, he was defending himself.
This is all a joke?
Yeah, please.
Jackson, cut this out.
Okay. He was subject to a lawsuit in 1998 by 20th Century Fox. Oh, that was for plagiarism, it seems. Or like some kind of legal dispute with 20th Century.
Oh, there's the arrest.
Oh, here we go, yeah.
2009.
2009, Offer and a 26-year-old sex worker were arrested in Miami after a physical altercation. Police reports stated that the woman had bitten onto Offer's tongue and refused to let go, at which point Offer began beating her and left her with lacerations and fractures. Police later released photos of the bloodied Offer, hotel room, and the battered woman. Prosecutors later declined to file formal charges against either person, and when Offer last spoke of the arrest, he stated, "It probably saved my life." So there are no heroes in that story.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
Because I gotta be honest, if somebody bit into my tongue and it started bleeding, and they refused to stop biting my tongue, I'd have to fight back, right?
He also looks fucked up. Like
Oh,
in the mugshot, he looks like he got fucked up.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, I don't know where that sits.
This is stumping me.
At the very least, though, I bet there wasn't a whole lot of blood at the scene because he probably had the ShamWow nearby to soak it all up.
There was probably none, let's be honest.
Yeah, no, that shit was probably spotless.
You know what they're both lucky about? That he didn't have the slap chop, because they would both be on the floor in pieces.
I think this is probably a bit on the goofier side.
It's
I think
definitely goofy.
I think it's probably C tier because there isn't any heroes here. It's all bad.
That's true. And it's not a show, so... Can we delete Bad Show?
No, we need Bad Show,
For
man.
one purpose!
Yes, and it's an important purpose.
See, I am agreeing with some of this. In your mind, you got to take Bad Show out in your head because B and C are still on top of each other.
Yeah.
Bad Show's just resting there.
Yeah.
I think he might be a B tier.
You think it's goofy? You think him getting into a prostitute fight is
It's pretty goofy.
It's kind of goofy.
Like if you say, hey, why is your mouth all fucked up? Because a prostitute bit my tongue and wouldn't let go. That's goofy.
It is goofy.
But it is self-defense, right? Like
It is self-defense. Neither one was charged. Like I said, there are no heroes in that story.
That's tough. I think.
All right,
I guess
well,
the decision on hand is Tiger Woods or Offer worse.
I think Tiger Woods... Well, there's nothing really super goofy about Tiger Woods. He just kept cheating on his wife and drunk driving.
Yeah, I think Tiger's worse. Than
I'll
man.
I'll go Vincent.
Let's give him a B. Let's give us some variety here.
Thanks to the Prime. Crag in the resub, Brad and Deadass in cosplay. Okay, Felicity Huffman, you know more about her than I do.
Okay, so her and Aunt Becky, same thing. It's the college admissions scandal.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I have a weird take on this that very few people agree with.
Okay, run it.
A lot of people are really pissed about what they did. So, do you know what they did?
Yeah, they paid to have their children accepted to schools.
Basically, they'd go to like Stanford and they'd pay the rowing coach to get them a rowing scholarship so they could get into the school that they weren't smart enough to get into.
Mm-hmm.
They shouldn't do it. I understand. But
Thanks to Prime go.
if I'm a billionaire and I want to get my son into Stanford, I can walk into Stanford or USC. Yeah, it was USC. And I can buy them a fucking building and they will admit my son and it's all above board. They just took the stupid approach and the cheaper approach and paid the rowing coach. So people were all up in arms and it really didn't bother me that much.
I also wasn't that bothered. I just think that they're rich douchebags.
Right. And this was a big part, racist court system. I don't know about the actual court systems. I do know pretty much everybody involved was white, and that was one of the big problems. But, like, I don't know. I just... it didn't bother me as much as it bothered some people.
It really is a rich people shit event. They just had so much money, they paid for their dumb kids to get into good schools.
It's shitty that rich people have that much of a leg up, and they're taking a spot from people that should actually be in the school. But I don't think it's evil. They're just using the advantages that they had that shouldn't exist.
But it's also not goofy because it's not entertaining.
No,
they're just rich people shit.
I mean, it's goofy because it's Aunt Becky.
Yeah,
like, come on.
that's a little goofy.
Yeah,
I'll go C.
I think C. It's much more boring.
Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. That's an A tier for me. I think.
Oh, I agree.
Robert,
I just like the man.
Yeah, but it's not super goofy up here with Martha and McAfee.
It's a true comeback story.
Yeah, you know how he turned his life around? Do you remember?
Oh, wait. No, never mind. You go ahead.
He got a fast food burger that was so bad. Well, this is his story. He got a fast food burger. I think it was Burger King. That's a safe bet.
Yep.
That was so
If it was
shitty.
bad, yeah.
He decided to turn his entire life around because he was riddled with drug addictions. His life was in the shitter. His promising career wasn't looking good anymore. And then he got one horrible burger.
And now he's Iron Man.
And now he's Iron Man. He's a tier
Wow.
1, Lewis. I want to make sure it was Burger King before I slander them, even though it's a really safe bet.
Somebody said, didn't he kill someone? I don't think
No, he was
DJ killed somebody.
he was drugs. It was all drug stuff for Robert Downey Jr. Yep, Burger King helped me beat addiction, Robert Downey Jr. says.
Wow.
Yep, it was Burger King. Their food is so bad that it actually made a drug addict quit drugs. I have to thank Burger King, he said. It was such a disgusting burger I ordered. I had that and this big soda, and I thought something really bad was going to happen. Downey Jr. says he then tossed all of his drugs into the ocean, deciding right then and there to clean up his act. That is the most Burger King shit
really
of
is.
all time.
I completely agree. I mean, Burger King, honestly, anytime I buy it, makes me rethink my life as well.
Yeah. This is even cute. Downey Jr. hints that fateful moment in Iron Man when the character Tony Stark requests a cheeseburger from Burger King after being released from his captors. It's a reference to his own experience.
Wow.
That's cute. Don't know if that's like an actual true story, if he was just making a joke, but either way, that sounds so believable because Burger King is disgusting.
I agree. I completely agree.
All right, Ellen DeGeneres. I think this is going to be bad show
Bad
here.
show. I think so too.
Yeah.
She was shitty.
Yeah, she's just a
She
real
was
shitty
shitty.
person. She's highly unlikable. Her show is highly unlikable. She's done some repulsive stuff. Apparently treats her staff like dog shit. It's hard to like Ellen.
People are saying racism? Where?
Racism? Ellen?
What?
I've never heard Ellen for racism. I know she made Mariah Carey reveal that she was pregnant.
Pregnant? Yeah, that was shitty.
Yeah.
She's an asshole. But I don't know anything else.
Oh, that's in reference to her toxic work culture.
Oh, new claims of racism and bullying.
Yeah. Behind the scenes, current and former employees on her leading daytime shows say they faced racism, fear, and intimidation. Ellen DeGeneres ends TV show after toxic workplace claims, including sexual misconduct, racism, etc.
What?
That's at her.
But it's after the claims
Yeah, these are-
of the environment.
Yeah, and it's all. I don't think they ever pointed the finger at her, just the people she hired.
Yeah.
So that would very much be the definition of a bad show if she managed a
That's a
show
bad
where
show.
the people she hired was racist.
Right. That's a bad show. That's what we have that there for.
Yeah. That is
We
absolutely
don't know
a
where
bad
to
show.
put it, but that's what it's there for.
Yeah.
We can't put her in evil.
She's not, Leah. She personally, from what I understand, hasn't done anything evil herself. It's everyone
Yeah.
around her, and she is a very negative presence.
Yeah, she sucks.
I will put Wendy Williams in evil,
Oh,
though.
yeah. She's,
Horrible, horrible, horrible
she's
show.
a horrible person.
But yeah, a horrible person as
Just
well.
bad.
Oh my god. It is despicable the things she's talked about on her show. Did you see the clip or from the episode where she told one of the women in her audience to poke holes in the condoms?
I did.
Yep.
That's
so that
just
way she could get
unbelievable.
knocked up by her boyfriend. That would force him to marry her.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's a piece of shit.
No, she's horrible.
It's so bad.
She's probably one of my least favorite people to ever be on TV.
And you got her fart picture, which is great.
Yeah, this is when she shit her pants.
Wendy and Ellen belong together. I
No,
don't
Wendy's
see
much
them-
worse than Ellen.
Like, I've read the allegations, and Wendy is just a human trash bag.
She's
Like,
so
I can't
bad.
stand her.
She's so horrible. Like the things she's done and said, awful. The best. This is the only good thing she ever did was
The
farting.
fart, yeah, that was really good.
Thanks to resub Curly. Charlie Sheen. What did he
What
do?
about the Ellen Wayfair situation, human trafficking conspiracy? If you have to put the word conspiracy in it, we can't use it as facts.
Wayfair conspiracy is because some of the items were named after missing kids, but the kids' names were just generic names like John.
Oh.
So the Wayfair thing was like John cabinet, and they thought John was locked in the cabinet.
Whoa!
It's
Just
super
at
dumb.
the factory.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's super dumb.
Wendy ain't worse than Ellen, though.
I disagree.
I do disagree
You have
as
not
well.
looked up Wendy Williams if you think she's worse than Ellen. Ellen's horrible, really fucking bad. It's misleading that bad show's closer to B than
Right.
it is to
Bad
evil.
show, just put it below C again.
Yeah,
There
let's
you
just bring
go.
it back.
Let's get her below.
Yeah.
Cool. You know, if you want to make it just totally random, just put Bad Show at the bottom. Oh, Charlie Sheen. Isn't he just another one?
I think it's
Tiger Blood and drugs and that kind of thing.
Winning, all that. He also has 2 women that live with him full time. Just like a full time like sex or something.
Yeah, something like that, which that's goofy.
Yeah, I think that's... Is that A-tier goofiness, though?
I think him and Robert Downey Jr. are on similar levels, you know?
True, yeah.
Charlie... Wait.
Is he racist? I see a lot for racism.
Racist? Can people... Why? This is a depressing list.
Yes, Matt, we have pedophiles and murderers.
I know, but I expected that. And then the ones we threw in for comedic relief... are no longer comedic relief.
True.
The best one so far was the ShamWow guy. What did Mr. Mosby do? Manslaughter.
Yeah.
But he got out of it early for acting in a prison troop.
All right, you tackle Charlie Sheen real quick. I gotta be right back.
All right.
So you navigate the Charlie Sheen
You're gonna
field.
give me full autonomy here?
Yeah, I trust you on Charlie Sheen. I'll be right back.
All right. Charlie Sheen is anti-vax. Is he? Because that drops him down a peg. All right. Charlie Sheen will plead guilty to a misdemeanor offense and get 30 days in jail time, says a source close to negotiations in his domestic violence case. He intends to... Why do they get 30 days? I don't get it. He was arrested and got a raise of $1.8 million. Pleaded guilty to misdemeanor assault as part of a plea bargain. Anti-vaccination. There we go. Wait, what? Why? He has an opinion on September 11 attacks. Anti-vax. Sheen is staunchly opposed to vaccinations. After separating from Denise Richards, he sent a legal notice to his daughter's physician stating his lack of consent to vaccinate them. Jesus. Yeah, that's a good point. Didn't he put a whole lot of needles in himself? You know what? Oh, but, all right. Tell me, guys. Does that drop him to evil where there's murderers and pedophiles? Well, he had misdemeanor assault. No, not evil. You guys think C? All right, we'll keep him in C. I got to remember C is more like a low D on this list. He isn't a murderer, you're right, and he's not Wendy Williams. Cardi B. Crime. Cardi B explains why she drugged and robbed men. Oh my lord. The big title here says, in quotes, I had very limited options. Yeah, But guys, she makes good music. Oh. I'm done with this. The Grammy winner also pointed out that there are rappers who glorify murder, violence, drugs, and robbing. She writes, I never glorified the things I brought up in that live video. I never even put those in my music because I'm not proud of it and feel a responsibility not to glorify it. Keemstar tweeted, oh my god, Cardi B is the female version of Bill Cosby. Wow. Her music alone should put her down here. Yeah, I will consult Charlie on Cardi B when he gets back. Don't you worry. But I'm thinking it's got to be B. She would literally drug, rape, and rob men. Allegedly. Because I don't know if it went through. Allegedly, she would do this. I think she admitted it, right? Okay. But did she ever say rape or just rob and drug? Evil, evil, evil. Okay. See, I see drug and rob. See, I don't think she admitted to rape. All right, I'm gonna look it up.
Man, this carpet is so nice.
It really is.
You didn't even hear me coming.
I know, you're so sneaky. She lashed out at accusations that she's a rapist, so we can't rate it on that.
Who did?
Cardi B. So we know she drugged and robbed men. She admitted that.
Okay.
But they're claiming she has to be... I put her in evil, but they're claiming she's evil because of rape. But that's all allegations.
Right.
But I think she's evil.
No, I agree. Drugging and robbing people.
Yeah, Charlie Sheen got moved down to a C while you were gone.
Why would happen?
There's just some bad stuff. He settled a case for misdemeanor assault against his wife, and there are allegations, but he sued the people who made the allegations that when he was a 19-year-old actor, he raped his 13-year-old co-star.
Jesus Christ.
So he moved in C because I can't put an evil based on allegations that he was so against he sued over, but I don't know.
All right, that's fine.
Oh, and he's very anti-vax.
Oh, okay.
He actually reached out. That could be evil, honestly.
Yeah.
But I said I'd consult you first.
No, I think this makes sense.
All right.
Makes a prime dastard, and there's Julio and none. Chumley. What the fuck did he do? It was drug trafficking?
Somebody said, why is Corey in the house evil?
Oh, you should look up the people that are
Nope.
here. They've done
Yes,
some fuck shit.
There's a problem with this list where we're learning everybody is evil.
Yeah, okay. Chumley, it's guns and drug charges, it seems.
Now, was it like trafficking? Because
I don't
I'm going to
know.
be a little wacky with you. I would watch a documentary of Chumley smuggling guns over the borders.
I would as well.
That's like the movie War Dogs, but with Chumley instead of Jonah Hill. That's a good movie.
Oh, we have a non-wacky claim
Oh,
here.
shit.
In the spring of 2016, Chumley's Vegas residence was raided in connection to sexual assault allegations. During the search of Chumley's home, officers found firearms, crystal meth, Xanax, marijuana, and traces of cocaine, and was arrested and later released after a $62K bond. 2 months later, he was charged with 20 felony counts, including unlawful possession of a firearm, and pled guilty to felony firearm count, and misdemeanor for having drugs. Was given 3 years of probation. Sexual assault, not cool.
It goes down far enough that all you have to do is be the side character of Pawn Stars to get out of this shit.
I know.
Oh, you were on TV once? You're okay.
I know. It's actually really
Is he
crazy.
rock climbing in that picture?
He is rock climbing in this picture. Look at this. I didn't even know Chumley would be capable of doing this, given how gravity
That's
works.
kind of goofy.
That is pretty goofy. He's making a case for goofy.
If all of this existed without the sexual assault, he's fine. Can people stop sexually assaulting people? Please?
Oh, man.
Rick said the best he could do is 3 years, no more. Oh, Chumley free solo timeline. Imagine Chumley doing the free solo shit.
I think this is more
He
goofy.
wasn't charged with
Yeah,
sexual assault.
he did not get charged with sexual assault.
All right.
I think
we
this
can
is.
keep him out of evil.
I think this is a B tier goofiness.
These are all allegations, and we have to keep that in mind. I
Yeah.
agree. I think Chumley gets a B. Him and the ShamWow guy together.
Yeah, that's a power team in the goofy tier. Gwyneth fucking Paltrow and her goop nonsense. Oh, what is that? Oh. I don't know whether to put her in evil or more goofy. I don't know. Because people have died from her goop stuff.
That's true.
People
And
have
her
literally
candles
died.
explode, which is honestly a bonus.
Yeah, her orgasm candles explode. Her pussy candles explode. Or it was her pussy, right? It smells like my vagina. I think that's the one that explodes.
That's the one that exploded.
I think it has to be evil. Because she knowingly puts out dangerous pseudoscience.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess she doesn't think it's pseudoscience. Or maybe she does, and she's extremely evil.
What was the one that was killing people? Was it her bee sting therapy? I think.
I think it was the bee sting.
I'm pretty sure because she convinced people that.
Yeah.
I think it was bee venom therapy for an old injury.
Well, that's her actual site. You don't want to go to that one.
Oh,
I'll tell
right,
you it's
wrong
great.
one.
Second link.
Yep. Woman dies from bee sting therapy from Goop. Gwyneth Paltrow's promotes.
Oh, so just to be clear, that doesn't look like a bee. That looks like a hornet.
That is definitely a hornet. 55-year-old Spanish woman has died following repeated exposure to acupuncture method that uses live stinging bees instead of traditional needles, according to the case report. The painful and dangerous practice called apipuncture is generally peddled by non-medical practitioners and in recent years buzz among celebrities, most notably Gwyneth Paltrow and Goop. Yep.
I don't really like her.
No, I can't stand her. She preaches
She
the
makes some
worst shit.
Pretty cool candles.
I love the smell of her vagina and her orgasm,
Yeah.
but that's not good enough.
People are saying goopy.
Goopy would be a good tier for
Should
her.
have made goopy.
Goopy would have been a really good tier.
Talk about missed opportunities.
Yeah. I think it's between C and evil for me.
Yeah, that's where I'm at, and my brain just keeps going. Like, I don't think I can count that as murder.
Yeah.
But I don't feel right not putting her in evil.
I know.
She's not as evil.
The only reason I'm leaning towards C is because I've smelt her vagina, allegedly.
I mean, that is a good point.
I don't think it smells like the candle, but I've at least got close.
Wow. A Death Doula's Advice on Embracing the End by Goop. Wow.
What the fuck is a death doula?
Like a doula who normally brings a baby into the world,
Oh.
except now they're letting you leave the world.
What's neuro soup? I don't know who that is.
I think we gotta go C.
I think it has to be C. You can smell her fucking orgasms and
Yeah.
vaginas. Definitely a little better than evil.
Yeah, like a tad.
Now here's where it gets.
She sucks. but-
Yeah, she sucks. This is where it gets wacky. We got Bill Nye.
And we know where Bill Nye
Yeah,
goes.
Bill Nye, to my knowledge, has never done anything wrong.
Except
One Netflix show.
and it goes right. But he also had a good show.
He had a good show, but
Obi-Wan-
that Netflix show was so dog
It was really
ass.
bad.
That was a load of dog nuts.
Couldn't
That
even
show was
get through
bad.
The first episode.
It was bad. I don't think he's had a show since. So that's gotta be bad show
Bill
all
Nye
day.
saves the world. People did not like a lot of the stuff he said on that.
Well, he didn't. If I remember correctly, he didn't even really do any like science shit in the
Yeah,
show.
not much. He completely stopped doing what he. But here's the thing: I love him, and the problem is we made the bad show category specifically for this,
Yeah.
but we put Ellen in it.
Yeah.
So now he's up there with Ellen for no reason.
Yeah, Ellen is absolutely significantly worse than Bill
Right.
Nye too.
And
That's
the
rough.
C tier is where we could move Ellen to because C is worse than bad show.
Yeah, let's just bring Ellen to C tier.
All right, we could bump bad show up to under Goofy.
Yeah, but then you kind of. This is our spectrum from evil to goofy. So if we have bad tier here, it's evil to bad show.
So maybe bad show needs to be like off to the side.
I know it needs to be like hovering
Or
over here.
deleted.
Don't you ever say that?
We
We
could
need
put Bill Nye in A.
no bad show though, man.
I know it was made for him.
It was made for Bill.
What if we put it above Goofy?
Oh, let's not get crazy. But what if? What does that look like?
This is a messy tier list.
Bill Nye saves the tier list.
Oh,
That's not
I
bad.
wouldn't watch that show.
That's not. That's a real bad show.
Yeah. All right. Let's do that.
Okay, we'll do that.
I wish we could like break it apart
I
so
know.
that you could see it separate. Yep. We did it.
All right, now it's much cleaner.
Yeah. Now it's making sense.
Yes.
We,
You don't like this guy. I don't know anything about him. Mike
he's just a
Lauer.
douche.
He's just a
You
douchebag.
might have allegations against him. I just have always thought he's a douche.
Let's hope there's some allegations then.
Bill.
This is not him. How do you spell his last name?
There, Low. Oh wait, no, that's Lowry. L A
I think it's Lauer, right? Nope.
Lowry.
Oh my god. Okay.
Don't worry, we'll get there.
who is this guy?
Laure. Wait, no, it's Lauer, not Lowry. Why do I keep saying Lauer?
I don't know. You were the one. How do you spell his name?
Wait, try Lower. Oh, they're saying Lauer.
That's what I've had this
Wait,
whole
yeah, that's what
time.
we've been doing.
Is his name Mike Lowry? Lauer? His name's not Mike, is it, Matt?
Wait, am I not?
It's not Mike Lauer. It's something else.
Wait, yeah, why do we say Mike?
Hello? It's Mike Lowry.
Matt Lauer! It's Matt, it's literally my name!
Okay, Matt Lauer. We got. So why is he here?
Because he's a douche.
He's just. All right, I'll put that.
That really hurt my fucking brain that we could have figured. Well, check it out. Type in like allegations. I'm sure he's racist or something. Show me sexual assault.
Sexual assault.
What?
November 29th, 2017, NBC News announced that Lauer's employment had been terminated after unidentified female NBC employee reported that Lauer had sexually harassed her during the 2014 Winter Olympics in Sochi. And it continued after they returned to New York.
Oh boy.
You caught him, Matt. You caught him.
Wait, and Ronan Farrow book alleges Matt Lauer raped NBC. I'm gonna guess that goes on. Not the whole network.
He raped everyone at that network,
Oh,
Matt.
God.
You've caught a big fish. Alleges that Matt Lauer anally raped her in his hotel room at the 2014 Sochi Olympics. Oh, so that's evil. That's straight up evil.
It's evil.
It is an allegation though, but this was
That
2017.
stopped my smile instantly.
Yeah,
I hate him.
This happened in 2017. So what was the verdict? Because it looks like it was going through court. Oh, here's the timeline. His ex-wife says she supports him 100%. Okay. That strikes me as a little bit of simp behavior.
See, this is where...
He keeps denying it, obviously.
Yeah, this is where it gets tough, where they're just allegations.
Yeah.
If it was confirmed, obviously straight to evil, and I don't like them.
I'll keep it in C for now, since it's not completely... Well, we had a hard time finding him. I'm just putting him in evil.
I wish...
He was a hard man to find.
I agree. I wish we named C like scumbag or douchebag.
Yeah.
Because C doesn't do it justice. He had a button under his desk to lock girls in his office.
What? Desk button. That sounds like something out of an anime. Just how did Matt Lauer's famous desk button work? Accounts of his behavior towards women surfaced in prominent outlets. There was a report that in 2001 he had summoned a woman to his office, locked the door, and sexually assaulted her. There was also a report that he once gave a colleague a sex toy as a present. What is this desk button shit? There's a lot of allegations.
Oh, headlines rushed forth. Matt Lauer's desk had a button that locked his door.
Other NBC execs might too. Matt Lauer wasn't the only one with a button under his desk. About that secret button in Matt's office, Matt Lauer reportedly used a button under his desk to lock his door after inviting women inside.
So I do just want to claim, I'm going to guess the desk button was not created with that intention in mind.
That would be my guess.
Like, I don't think he went to engineering and said, hey guys, I got a project.
Yeah. I'll keep him in evil. That's a lot of allegations.
It's a lot of allegations.
Nothing's
Once again,
confirmed,
these are just allegations, but...
Matt, we still don't like you if you're in the chat.
Yep. Allegedly.
Thanks to the Prime Steel and the resub Rabbit, Crown, and Tier 1 Non-Neo. James Corden!
Bad show.
No, this is evil. His comedy is so goddamn bad. We
have gone through swaths of rape and murder charges and allegations, and
James Corden fits right at home amongst all that.
The guy who does carpool karaoke is getting put there.
God, that show's bad.
Oh.
That's bad. No, that's real bad. Yeah, no, I think James Corden, he's got to be like some kind of project to see how bad he... Yeah.
Can we do renaming here? This would have helped us so much.
This would have been actually a game changer.
And because people don't like
James
this,
Corden.
and racist. All right, yeah. And James Corden. Because then... Oh, shit. Does that save it?
I don't know.
I can't see past your
Yeah.
Because now, look, we can move the racists in there comfortably. Because people don't like that racism is below that. Because then I can delete this. Are you happy with that?
Yeah. Or we can rename this to James Corden's category.
All right.
Which is below...
All right, here. You take care of that one.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I think that is a good idea.
Poor James.
Well, now that we can just have evil, which includes racism.
Yeah, because racism is evil.
Yeah. we can have
we
James...
rename C to scumbag?
Yeah, maybe that would be helpful.
Damn. We should have checked this a long time ago.
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
You know what else would have been helpful?
Huh?
We could have done super evil or confirmed evil
and alleged
evil.
Okay.
I'm feeling better about this.
No, now we are cleaning this up right here at the
Bad
end.
show, goofy.
Well, might as well at least get more descriptive now that we know we can.
Better than B?
Yeah, we'll go pretty goofy.
So what do you make A if it's between goofy and pretty goofy?
I'm gonna go turbo goofy.
Well, isn't that more than goofy?
Oh yeah. So this will be goofy, and then this is gonna be
turbo goofy.
Really goofy.
Wow.
That's much better.
Everybody over here is saying they don't know what this is about or how it works. You get it.
Now you have the grading rubric
Yeah.
here. So Paula Deen, that's racism. That's evil. That's easy.
I guess that's true. Scumbag to match the flow would be better as pretty evil.
Oh, true, true, true.
Now we're getting good.
Nice, yeah, good call, good call.
Google apparently thinks Merc is racist. Yeah, Google really does, so we gotta go with it.
Yeah. Paula Deen confirmed racism.
Yep. Is it confirmed?
Yeah, she tried to host a... Matt, you don't remember this? She tried to host a... Here, I'll just show you.
You say Paula Deen, I hear butter.
I know. Where's the wedding? I want to find the wedding. Paula Deen reportedly planned a wedding with waiters who looked like slaves. And she also
Maybe
has
she
used
did
the N-word regularly.
Well, maybe she's in the Tim Allen category. I mean, she's literally next to him right now. Where,
Yeah.
you know, she's not racist. She just wants to say the N-word and dress waiters up as slaves.
No, she has literally been blatantly racist. It's not even like Tim where he was trying to make some kind of like political point.
Yeah.
No, she's like a confirmed racist.
All right, evil.
Yeah, that's definite. That's easy.
Evil.
That's easy.
Poor fucking James Corden.
Yeah. Well, he deserves it. I like how Evil and Goofy is bookended by Bad Show and James Corden.
Your screenshot for the video has to be this so people can really see that James Corden is down there.
Yeah. All right.
Oh.
Roseanne, that's racism as well, right? Yeah.
Yeah, she screaming racist stuff on set?
I don't remember. It's been a long time. Let me see. It was something like pretty fucking bad. Because she was just about to get her show back and then they kicked her off of it after all of it.
Yeah, I think she had like a true breakdown.
Yeah.
But was it racist? Because if it was just a breakdown and people were like, she's crazy, then...
That's Wikipedia doesn't have it.
No.
Roseanne's Twitter full of racism and conspiracy theories. Was it all on Twitter?
Maybe. There was a video of her going nuts on set.
Fuck, it's been so long since I've seen all this.
Yeah, this is a tough one.
This is a lot. Oh, that's pretty extreme.
Oh.
Thanks to the resub Ang.
Once again, it seems like she was having like a true breakdown.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even still, though.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty evil. Oh.
Yeah, this, I'm just gonna keep that. What about Pretty Evil? Because it seems like everything's on Twitter, and she apparently had a full-blown mental breakdown.
I think we put her in Pretty Evil.
Yeah. Like, she sounds actually insane. Like, genuinely insane.
Yeah, I remember seeing one of the... Yeah, that line is what I remember.
Which one? This one?
The bottom one of that first paragraph.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I remember seeing.
Yeah. We'll go Pretty Evil because she's not as racist as the other racist.
Quite make a racist wedding, but she seems racist.
Thanks to the resub, Joe. Papa John! You know, they actually came out with the audio from Papa John, and I don't remember now, but it was, fuck, I need to find it. Hold on, I need to find Papa John.
Ooh, with our new rankings, that's actually a good point. Some of those might come out of Pretty Evil.
Which ones?
Like, maybe the college scandal one can go to Pretty Goofy.
Oh yeah, that can be pretty goofy now. And Charlie Sheen can be pretty...
Tiger?
Yeah, Tiger can be pretty goofy.
I guess he had multiple DUIs. He just got lucky that he didn't kill somebody with it.
True, we'll keep Pretty Evil because of the DUIs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they released the whole audio of this. We'll just go Pretty Evil because we all remember the initial stuff, and I don't think...
Yeah. Pretty Evil's a good choice.
Yeah, we'll just go Pretty Evil. Pee Wee Herman. Do you know Pee Wee Herman, Matt?
I do, but I just remember allegations against him from growing up.
Well, this is a cool story because Pee Wee Herman was arrested for masturbating in an adult theater in 1991.
Isn't that what adult theaters are for?
Yep, it ruined his whole career. He exposed himself inside an adult theater.
That's goofy.
He was arrested Friday night after undercover detectives raided his house. I like that they have undercover detectives raid the guy who masturbated.
So tell me how the one guy who masturbates in an adult theater gets arrested and all of this sexual assault goes uncharged.
He wasn't the only one. 3 others were arrested, so there was a lot of dick out in that theater that night.
Do you think they were like together?
It had to be like a group of friends.
Yeah.
Pee-wee and big misadventures, what the newspapers said.
I feel like if that's all he did...
But he had a kids show, so that's why it ruined him.
That's true. I mean, it's obviously bad, but you know how they could have... It's not like he was doing it to the kids show. He was in an adult theater.
Why even have an adult theater, though?
If you can't masturbate.
Exactly. I think that's definitely goofy. I don't think it's really goofy, but it's goofy.
Right, he's not up there with McAfee, but...
No, not McAfee or Stewart. And then Amy Schumer. I just think that's gonna be pretty evil. The comedy, like she
could go into James Corden.
She could go in James Corden. They're very similar.
We could have James Corden be James Corden and Amy Schumer.
Or just keep it James Corden.
Yeah, I think it fits him a little better.
I think this makes sense. Like, they're not guilty of killing anybody, but they are guilty of murdering comedy and humor.
They're saying she raped someone?
Whoa, what are you talking about?
What?
Amy Schumer.
You know how depressed this list is making me?
She said she was assaulted.
Wait.
Oh, and then there's this. Wait a second, did Amy Schumer rape a guy?
I trust this article.
Yeah, this does not seem like a very well-written article.
She is a joke thief, you're right. It's James Corden, a personality type. Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah, I don't know. This seems like an unreliable site. Either way, she belongs in the James Corden category. No questions asked. That's easy. That's easy.
Poor fucking James Corden.
What do you mean? It's his fault that he can't make a good piece of content. It's not like he's like born with some disease that makes him insufferable.
No, I'm saying poor James Corden because you're bullying him.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
right.
The rest of the world seems to like him.
No, they do not. They're pretending.
Oh. Well, now that I know. Thank you.
No, they're literally lying.
All right, I think that's a good list.
I think it's a very good list. I think we've broken new ground here.
We've done it. Holy shit.
Thanks to the Prime Doom and the Resub Xavier.
They want Tim
Prime
Regal
Regal.
Pretty evil. But we don't listen to them. We make the list.
Yeah.